everyone, here's my prediction for UFC 80 Rapid Fire. Now, I often wonder where they get the names for these UFCs. Rapid Fire, maybe it's because there was a UFC on the 29th, and now there's another one, and there's going to be one afterward, and it's like Rapid Fire, I don't know. I often spend many nights awake, snuggling with my little MMA bear, wondering, where do they get these names from? On to my first prediction, BJ Penn versus Joe Stevenson. Now that the dust has cleared after the Sean Shirk steroid scandal, Joe and BJ are going to be fighting for the title. As you probably guessed, I'm picking BJ to win, but I must say that Joe has good ground skills and his boxing is quite underestimated. I think that if it goes to the later rounds, we could see BJ's cardio getting tested and Joe could pull out a decision. I am picking BJ, even though I love picking underdogs, I'm picking BJ to win this fight. Next prediction is Gabriel Gonzaga versus Fabricio Verdum. This is Gabriel's first fight since his loss to Randy. I actually picked Gonzaga to beat Randy. Verdum's first fight in the UFC was a boring decision loss to Arlovski. Both these fighters are world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners, but I give Gonzaga a huge advantage in the stand-up, and I think he could finish this fight early. Next prediction is Jess Loudon versus Marcus Davis. Jess is a tough, well-rounded French fighter who's looking for his third win in the UFC. Marcus has an even longer win streak, and he had a very entertaining fight in UFC 75, so I have to pick the Irish hand grenade. Marcus, I think his ground skills are catching up to his boxing skills, and I think he'll find a way to win this fight. Next prediction is Wilson Gouveia versus Jason Lambert. Now this fight, it was actually scheduled for a few months ago, but Gouveia broke his nose badly in training. I picked against Jason in his fight against Babalu, and he ended up shocking everyone, dominating the fight, and actually knocked him out. I don't want to pick against Jason again, but I think that Gouveia's Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu are going to be too much, so I'm going for Gouveia. Last prediction, George Rivera versus Kendall Grove. Now Rivera's had this kind of roller coaster ride of win-loss in the UFC. He definitely has knockout power, and he can finish this fight if he catches Kendall on the chin. Kendall, he's coming back hungry after his TKO loss to Patrick Ortega. I think he's going to put Rivera on his back and try and submit him. Possibly in the first round. Closing thoughts. Apparently my Vanderlei axe chop in my UFC 79 predictions was quite entertaining to all of you. I'm actually thinking of maybe incorporating it into future axe murderer fights. I want to thank both the fighters for putting on an amazing show to close out the year, and congratulate Chuck on his huge win. Now, since it's going to be a couple months before Vanderlei is back in the cage, I once again leave you with my version of Vanderlei's death blow.